Hi, I'm your host, Latiska Powell. Thank you for joining me in our 10-minute lessons. Today, we will be discussing recognizing world peace and the perfection of reality. A lot of times, we don't want to see it as a perfected state, as it should be. In our lesson today, we're going to be recognizing world peace and the perfection of our reality. The core truth: everything is good and mighty good, everything that we see. Perfection is not something to achieve, it is the natural state of being. There's nothing that God has created that is not perfect as it is. The world is at peace because peace is the foundation of all creation. Have you ever thought about it? What can you make out of chaos? You have to bring peace to chaos. The perception of chaos or the imperfection is the reflection of our thoughts and focus. So if we focus on the things that we do have, we can't be really focused on the things that we don't. And how do we understand our perception? Let's see. What we see is what we believe. Our reality is shaped by where we direct our attention from our past experiences and things that we hold on to that no longer even exist. The role of influence. Now, we're going to talk about the media, our leaders, and conversations that often guide our thoughts and emphasize lack or conflict. The truth of God: God knows only perfection, and therefore the world is always perfect. It's only when we choose to focus on things that we say are not as they should be. The power of choosing to see peace. Because everything in life is a choice, it's a state of being. To see peace, we must align with the truth that it already exists. It's already here and is with us, but we must be present with it. Observing the present moment reveals harmony when we detach from external narratives, our own ideas of things and how things should be. Breaking the illusion of imperfection. For many years, I struggled with this. Realize the source. Imperfection exists only in perception, not in reality. Release misleading narratives. When we focus on what is truly before us, we see the inherent goodness in all things. That's a choice for us to really look at one another as already perfect in our own little unique way. Exercises to anchor peaceful perception. Take moments of stillness to quiet yourself. Sit in silence and affirm, in this moment, all is well. I observe the peace that already is. See, when we stay in the present moment, there's nothing lacking in the present moment, nothing needed in the present moment. All of our needs are supplied in the present moment. We like to think about the future, which really does not exist in this moment. Learning to shift our focus when confronted with negativity. Ask, what good exists in this moment? Because things will always occur and always happen, but what good exists in this moment? What truth of peace am I missing? Hmm. I'm gonna give you a short little story. A couple of years ago, me and my grandson, we were in the kitchen and a gunshot went off. He jumped. I said, "What are you jumping for?" He said, "Grandma, they shooting." I said, "But we're not shot." So you got to, that's how I look at life. Everything is good and mighty good. Because when you're in the moment, you see things may occur. You just got to be aware it's not occurring to you. Isn't it true that peace has always been here? I choose to see as God sees, perfection and love. That is in myself, that is in others, that is in the state of where we live, wherever we live, there is only peace and it's waiting for us to perceive it. So we're going to go into a little prayer. Instead of praying for what already exists, align your mind with what is. You know, we always go into prayer with a heart of thanksgiving. Thank you for the peace that fills the world, because as it be in me, it's also in the world. I trust in the perfection of all that is, and I thank you for the perfection of all there is. I thank you for the dualistic mind that has taught me to see as you see, that there is only one spirit here. Spirit living through many expressions, yet beautiful within its own self, elegant and opulent in all of its ways, present help, present peace, present thanksgiving, present joy, present love. And we thank you for that. We thank you for opening our eyes so that we see but one here. And as we open our eyes to see but one, we rejoice. For all is well and forever shall be. Whew, thank you. Let's start talking about it. We're gonna celebrate what already is. Recognize the beauty in small things in every moment of the day. Practice gratitude for the perfection of life as it unfolds. See it as always working out for your best good. Everything that happens for us. Nothing happens to us. We are not victims of anything. God is present help, God is love. What shifts when we choose to observe peace instead of chaos? How does your perception shape your experience of the world? Think about how we think. When we're in chaos, we produce chaos in our lives. When we are in peace, we produce peace in our lives. When we're speaking of joyful things, happy things, loving things, tangible and intangible, those are higher vibrations to even speak of. Because now we're speaking of, I shall not want. We don't think about what God is constantly producing in our lives. We think of the things that people have said to us and we carry those bags. We don't see the scriptures that say, Be ye holy, for I am holy. We don't pay attention to the scriptures that say, I'm made in your image and likeness. We don't pay attention to the scriptures that say, I am a peacemaker. That is what God is in every aspect of who we are. When we align to who we truly are, not the person in the world and the persona who we think we are and all of that, all of those outer expectations. When we align to who we truly are, we're rooted and grounded in the knowing that we are the peacemakers, that we are the El Shaddai, we are the powerful ones, we are the authors and finishers of our own fate, we are everything God intended. No matter our life story, not even the story you keep telling yourself that don't even exist, let those things go. Learn to forgive yourself, learn to forgive others, because we're all on our own journey, learning how to become more like the one that sent us. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate you. Go on and start thinking about how are you perceiving this world that we live in.